Good evening, hockey fans watching on home TV, brought to you by Homeland Financial and listening on KGHS Radio International Falls. Joey Payer with you on the call of tonight's big-time girls varsity hockey matchup between the top two teams in the Norwasuk Conference. The first place 8-0 Fort Francis Muskies and the second place 6-2 St. Thomas Aquinas Saints from Kenora here at the 52 Canadians Arena. Your starting lineups brought to you by Jay's Auto Repair. Jay's Auto Repair for automotive, tire, and general repairs to your vehicles. Visit Jay's today. Call for an appointment here in Fort Francis, Ontario. Starting for the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints. In goal, it's going to be number 31, Jordan Moen. On defense, number 3, Delaney Turner. And number 18, Jalen Gerard. And up front, it'll be number 10, Madden Hughes. Number 8, Callie Greer. And number 15, Reese Rohde. For the Fort Francis Muskies, starting in goal, as we have an offside call early on here. It will be a split goaltender deal for the Muskies tonight. Head coach Shane Bliss going to start veteran Matty Bliss in between the pipes for the first half of the game, and then he's already indicated he will switch to the sophomore or junior backup Danielle Scram for the second half of the contest. Again, this game's not going to affect the standings either way. Muskies have already clinched first. St. Thomas Aquinas already clinched second. So head coach Shane Bliss going to get both of his goaltenders into the action here tonight. Have them both ready to go for this coming weekend's playoffs. Starting lineup for the Muskies. At forward, it's going to be number 7, Marley Bliss, number 20, Courtney McCoy, and number 18, Hannah Pope. On defense, number 5, Captain Ophelia Lucas Engberg, and number 10, Jersey Calder. And again, Matty Bliss starting in goal. Again, those starting lineups brought to you by Jay's Auto Repair. Saints put the puck back into the Muskie zone. Blair Cross has it for Fort Francis. She'll start from behind her own net, sends it up ahead. That pass misses the target, heads down into the St. Thomas zone. It'll be grabbed there by number 16, Alexa Hoots. Hoots puts it around the boards to Kipling. Back to the point, kept in by the Muskies. A bit of a knuckle puck shot from the right point. We're serving the left point, coming off the stick of Isabel Tanguay. Now another shot from the right wing boards, fired right on goal, saved by Moen. Muskies with some good early pressure here. They send it around the boards. Hoots trying to get over there to send it out. Kept in, though, at the point again. Fired towards the net, stopped in front, blocked there by Riley Kipling. Saints will try and move it out again. Greer gets it up ahead, moves it to Sophie Muse. But the Muskies take over at center, bringing the puck back in on the right wing side. Sending it in deep, it's Sailor Easton. Puts it in behind the net. Hoots will move it off the boards, up towards the blue line, and get it ahead. And here's Greer with it now. Greer, she tried to bounce it into the Muskie zone. It hit a body at the line, and then a Saints player went offside with 2:03 gone here in the opening period. No score. No coach's interview tonight, but coach's interview is brought to you by Ed Kahn and Sons, located west of Fort Francis for home improvement projects and Benjamin Moore Paints. We are here for you. Ed Kahn and Sons of Fort Francis. Muskies back for the puck in their own zone. Sinclair, she puts it off the board. Saints keep it in, though, but give away there. And here comes Ella Evans with it. Evans, she pokes it into the neutral zone. Picked up there by Zavea White, trying to set it ahead. White gets it back now inside her own blue line. Moves it to the left wing side, and Molly Hendy's got it. Hendy. She'll put it between the skates of Sinclair to the end boards. Calder will pick it up there for the Muskies. Trying to move it out along the left wing side. Battle for the puck. Comes loose. Comes to the line. Comes out. Saints have to clear the zone, and that'll give Fort Francis time to move the puck up. Here they come on the rush. This is Calder. Calder falls to her knees, but gets around Neal, sweeps it around the boards, tries to get it to the other side to Kenny. Now, Tom activates from the point, but the Saints will push it out to center. Calder's got it. She'll go off the boards on the left wing side, or right wing side, rather. Here's Kenny with it now. She's taken off the puck by Samantha Neal. 4-person pile up in the corner, and coming away with it for the Saints is Callie Greer. Puck fired into the Muskie zone all the way around the boards. Pushed to the point, kept in by the Saints. Rush shot right on goal. Save there by Bliss. Puck out to center now. Put back into the Muskie zone. Cross hustles back there. Working against her check. Set across the crease. No one on the other side for the Saints. Muskies will try and bring it out. They'll get it out to center. Kipling will fire it back in. Delayed offside. Lucas Engberg back for it now. She'll go off the boards. That goes past the intended target and all the way down the ice, and it'll be an icing call against the Muskies. 3:58 gone here in the opening period. No score. And scoreboard updates tonight coming to you from Norland Oil of Emo. Easy to find, located just off Highway 11 in Emo. Convenience store and your source for bulk and retail fuel. Stop by and see Paul Cummins today at Norland Oil of Emo. Muskies win possession off the draw. Can't quite clear the zone, though. Sent right back in. Sinclair's got it. She puts it off the boards to McCoy. McCoy tries to chip it ahead to Marley Bliss. Now McCoy will take it herself. Down the right wing side. She's bothered there by Callie Greer and Hendy. Puck in the top of the circle. Pope tries to get a stick on it in the slot. Can't get a shot off. Get out. Gets one just wide. Bliss tries to put it on net. That's steered aside by Moen. And coming away is Hendy. Hendy. She'll fire it down in the Muskie zone, but that will be another icing call with 4:25 gone here in the opening period. And no score. Coming to you from the West End Motors press box tonight. For new and used vehicles and a full-service repairs department, West End Motors has the inventory and staff to help add the fun back into buying a car. Priding ourselves on great customer service and a large inventory of vehicles in the lot. Stop by today. West End Motors, located on Kings Highway of Fort Francis. Scramble in front of the Saints net. Cleared away to safety by Delaney Turner. Out to center. Saints now. Sundin, her clear-out attempt from her own zone was blocked. Here's a chance in the slot. Trying to get the shot off there. It was Farrington. She fanned on it, though, but she's going to chase it down on the end boards. Bodied there by Sundin. Now, takes a hit from behind by Delaney Turner. And Turner is going to get the gate for that one. As she will head to the box, and we're going to have our first power play of the night. We'll wait for the official call. I think they're calling interference on it. Not sure. We'll wait for the official call on that one. But the power play tonight for the Muskies brought to you by Valley Adult Learning. Let's get a goal tonight on this power play. Valley Adult Learning Center. Stay competitive in an increasingly competitive market. Tutoring and other learning tools available at the Valley Adult Learning Center in Fort Francis. So, at the 4:57 mark, it's Turner. She gets 2 minutes. Muskie power play going to go to work. Marley Bliss out there, along with McCoy and Farrington up front. Lucas Engberg and Calder at the points. Lucas Engberg's got it. Cross ice to Calder. Calder. She waits, but nice play there by Reese Rohde. Knocked it off her stick and sends it back into the Muskie zone. Calder a little indecisive on that one, and she paid for it as Rohde made a nice defensive play. Here's Lucas Engberg now. She'll go to the far side, trying to get it to Calder, but that's knocked her for a stick again in the neutral zone. Muskie's trying to gather it in. Can't get much going on this power play as of yet. Calder now. She'll go to McCoy, off her skates though. So didn't quite get the penalty call on that one. Looked like an interference signal given by the referee, although Farrington was right there on top of the puck at the moment of the hit from Turner. Shot on goal, steered away by Bliss. And Muskies having all kinds of trouble getting going on this power play. Cannot move the puck. Great penalty killing work here by St. Thomas Aquinas on this first power play of the evening for the Muskies. Sent back into the zone. Hustling in after it is Sophie Muse. She knocks it down in the right corner. Now it's giveaway into the slot. Oh, a chance there. Looked like it was Addie Greer that had a chance. Taken off her stick at the last second. Muskies clear it into the Saint zone, but too far. They were behind their half of center. So an icing call against the black and gold. 23 seconds left in the power play. 6:34 gone here in the opening period, and we are still scoreless. Didn't have a chance to get to Keys to the Game tonight, but Keys to the Game brought to you by Leon's Furniture of Fort Francis. Leon's Furniture offers great prices on furniture, mattresses, appliances, TVs. Well, you get the idea. Stop by Leon's today for your living room, kitchen, and bathroom updates located on Scott Street in downtown Fort Francis. 12 seconds left in the penalty. Muskies keep it in at the right point. Now puck comes to the slot. Knocked away though. Muse gets it. Moves it over to the other side. And it's be cleared in by Addie Greer. And that's going to do it for the penalty to Turner. So Muskies 0 for 1 on the power play. And really no good chances to speak of. Fantastic work by the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints penalty killers. Here is Kipling now. Moving it along the boards. Rhodey. She can't get it past her checker. Neal's got it now for the Saints. The turnover. Here's a Hayden Allen. She'll shoot. That goes through the crease just wide. Rhodey now working against Marley Bliss. Hughes puts it out to center. Muskies send it right back in. Here is Samantha Neal looking to move it out of the zone. Can't do it. Hughes will try. She can't get it done, but now pop out to center. Puck comes back to the Muskies side. It'll be fired in by Tanguay deep. Muskies will complete a change. And the Saints looking to move the puck out. Kipling to Rhodey. Up ahead to Callie Greer. Greer will fire it all the way into the Muskies end, but she was just a stride away from center. And it'll be another icing call against St. Thomas Aquinas with 8:03 gone here in the opening period. No score. Don't forget to stick around tonight for the post-game show brought to you by West End Motors and Coca-Cola. Saints control off the face-off. Hoots moves it around. Turnover to Farrington. Hoots gets it back. Gets it up to Callie Greer. Greer will tap it past. Now maybe a break for the Saints. Moving into the zone. It is Wagner's pass across. And that was deflected away at the last second. Sorry, make that Ayla Savage with the attempted pass. Saints with the puck in the Muskie zone, but it'll be cleared out now to center. St. Thomas picks it up. Muse, she'll fire it right in on goal. Bliss turns that aside. Saints will go for a change. Lucas Engberg, she'll take the puck. Pass it up ahead. Trying to move it in is Bella Fry, but she was stopped up by two Saints defenders, and Jordan Sundin's got it. Sundin to center. She'll send it in deep into the Muskie zone. Calder's back for the Muskies. Moves it around the boards, trying to get it past Turner at the right point. Can't do it. Sent back in behind the net. Blair Cross has it. Cross to Calder. Calder moves it up along the boards. Now gets it back. Gets it. Sends it out. Neal intercepts in the neutral zone and fires it right back into the Muskies in. Calder now. She'll just fire it all the way down, but right in on goal on Moen. And she will cover it up as Hayden Allen was buzzing in the vicinity looking for some loose change. 9:28 gone in the opening period. We are still scoreless. These two teams very close all the way throughout the season. Again, 4-1 wins and 4-1 win and a pair of 4-2 wins for the Muskies, but they not 2-goal and 3-goal outcomes, not exactly an indicator of how close these teams are. Very tight on both sides, not much room for error from either team. It's been the Muskies able to capitalize a little bit more this season so far. Puck down in the Muskie end, looking to move it out to center, but they turn it over inside their own blue line. Here's Rhodey with it. She's stopped up by Sinclair. Sinclair's got it in the corner, but Rhodey stays after it. In behind the net now, looking to center it. Reese Rhodey, not afraid to mix it up in the greasy areas, looking for that puck. Turns it over, though. Muskies have it. Sinclair. Now, up the center. Smacked into the St. Thomas zone by the Muskie. And Tom collides with Durard, and we're going to get a penalty, I believe, yes, against number 22, Sienna Tom of the Muskies, as she smacked into Jalen Durard in the corner in the Saint zone. And it's going to be a body contact penalty to Sienna Tom of the Muskies with 9:23 to play here in the first period. And so St. Thomas will get their first power play of the evening. And this penalty kill for the Muskies brought to you by DM McCool Transport and Durden Forest Products, forestry and logging with former Muskie hockey players. That's DM McCool Transport and Durden Forest Products. Muskies get control, send it all the way down into the Saints end. And hustling after it and getting there first is going to be Marley Bliss. She gums around the net, looks for the wraparound. Stopped by Moen. Great effort there by Marley Bliss to be the first one down the ice to pick up that puck. Now she steals the puck inside the blue line, sends it back around the boards. Turner's got it there for the Saints. Bliss coming in, looking to cause more havoc, and does. Turner barely gets it off to Sovie Muse. Now, here comes Maddie Hughes. Backhanded into the zone now by Addie Greer. It'll be picked up and sent around the boards. Muskie's trying to clear it. Farrington can't get a stick on it, though. It's in the right corner. Calder. She's battling against Addie Greer. Scramble, puck put towards the net. Bounce just past the net on a deflection in front. I believe that was Sundin getting a stick on that one. Muskies now look to move it out center and do, and now maybe a break. Here comes Farrington down the right wing. Farrington cuts to the middle and draws the penalty as Delaney Turner hooked her off her feet. Otherwise, Farrington was going to have a wide open lane to the net. So that'll do it for the Saints power play with 8:07 left here in the first period. We're going to have 44 seconds of 4-on-4 action, and then the Muskies will go to the power play for the second time tonight. So Turner taking her second minor of the first period, this time for hooking, as she hauled down Farrington, who made a nice inside move, trying to bust to the net. Muskies now send it into the zone. Neal's got it behind the net for the Saints to Rhodey. Rhodey, she'll just fire it all the way down the ice. And the icing call against the Saints. 22 seconds left in the 4-on-4. 7:45 left here in the opening period. We are still scoreless. Looking at our coaching staffs for both sides for the Saints this year. Head coach Dave Turner, joined by assistant coach Sean Hughes, assistant coach and trainer Montana Neal, and manager Jody Valenta. And for the Muskies, head coach Shane Bliss, joined by assistants Jordan Larson, Taylor Croswell, and Ann McEwen. This is Muse with the puck over the Muskie blue line. She's working against two Muskie defenders. Fort Francis takes it off her stick, but Saints send it back into the zone. Now Lucas Engberg's got it. She'll fire one up the ice, and it was tipped by a Saints player, so no icing on the play. Penalty is over to Tom, so the Muskies on the power play for another minute 10 right now. Looking to get the icebreaker in this scoreless hockey game. Here's Neal. Left corner. Moves it ahead to Addie Greer. Sent back into the Saints zone, but Muskies have to clear the zone. Delayed offside, and now Moen's just going to cover it up with Bliss, Marley Bliss charging in. Looking for the puck. 54 seconds left in the power play. 7:01 left in the opening period. No score here at the 52 Canadians Arena in Fort Francis between the Fort Francis Muskies and the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints, the top two teams in the Norwassa Girls Hockey Conference. Here is Blair Cross now at the left point. She'll put it into the corner to Courtney McCoy. Back to Cross at the point. Now to Farrington along the boards. Farrington sets up, puts it in front, tipped away by Hoots. McCoy was looking for the redirection. Saints will get it and smack it into the Muskie zone. Hustling back after it, there is Cross. Cross, she's bothered by a forechecker of the Saints, but McCoy's going to grab it on the right wing side, send it up ahead, intercepted though by Kipling, but now Farrington takes it back at center. She'll go cross ice to McCoy. McCoy will work her way in on the left wing side, stops in the corner, taken off the puck by Addie Greer, but she gives it right back to Marley Bliss, and now it's McCoy. She's going to get called for tripping as she got her stick on the feet of Greer. That really was what caused the turnover by Greer in the Saints zone. So the Muskie power play will go by the wayside with just 9 seconds left on it. And with 6:16 left here in the opening period, it'll be 4-on-4 for 9 seconds. And then it'll be the Saints going on their second power play. They'll get a minute and 51 of power play time as McCoy is tagged 2 minutes for tripping. Muskies with the puck in their own zone. Calder spins back behind her own net. Looks to fire a long one up. Can't quite get it out of the zone. Kept in there, moving it in. Shot there, save by Maddie Bliss on a good wrist shot. Going to try and pick up the number for you. We're kind of long distance from the opposite end of the ice here in the 52 Canadiens Arena. That was Maddie Hughes with the shot. So one of the better chances of the evening for the Saints, but turned away by Maddie Bliss in between the pipes for the Muskies. Saints get control off the faceoff. Back to the point. Riley Kipling's got it. She'll backhand it to the end boards to Rhodey. That goes over her stick. Calder's going to battle against Addie Greer in the corner. No, sorry, there's a shot, Sophie Muse rather, against Calder. Muse came up with it, came into the right circle, and fired a shot right on goal. Nice save there by Maddie Bliss. 1:16 left in the power play. 5:32 remaining in the first period. Saints get control off the draw. Hughes at the right point. Now gets it back on the give and go. She'll fire a shot. That's blocked. Hughes gets it back. Muskies looking to clear it out. Can't quite get it there. Puck's in the left corner. Here's Addie Greer now behind the net. Greer. She circles into the right corner. Goes to the point. Kipling's shot. That's high, hard, and wide. Right wing boards now. Muskies looking to move it out. Calder working against a couple of Saints defenders. Can't get it past Addie Greer. Greer right to the net. Pad save there by Bliss. And the Muskies get it and send it all the way down. 38 seconds left in the Saints power play. 4:50 remaining here in the opening period. No score. Muskies and Saints. Regular season finale for both teams before the Norwassa playoffs get going on Friday afternoon here in Fort Francis. Muskies grab possession in their own zone. Pass it up ahead to Bliss. She'll chase after it. Neal gets there, but Bliss steals it off her stick. Now Neal and Bliss fencing for the puck. Coming away with it is Sundin. She can't get it out past the right point at first try, but now gets it ahead. And here comes Savage. Savage in on the right wing. She's stopped up there, but picked up by Callie Greer trying to get a shot off. That's blocked. Penalty to McCoy is over. We're back to 5-on-5. Saints and Muskies now both 0 for 2 on the power play. Evans wings it around the boards. Allen will come up with it. She'll backhand it out down the ice. And now a race for it. Getting there first is McCoy. McCoy trying to drive to the net. Cut off nicely by Samantha Neal. Great defensive work by the Saints defender. McCoy tried to shove it to the net to Sailor Easton. Now it's kept in at the right point, but Durard's going to get it. She'll move it ahead to the center ice zone, and now cleared in. Callie Greer chases after it, but in fact it will be icing against the Saints. 3:31 remaining in the first period. And we are still scoreless here at the 52 Canadiens Arena. For those of you unaware, Norwassa playoffs, a brand new format this year. It was agreed to cut down on travel costs and stretching things out too long in the playoffs, that they would have a 2-day playoff, both semifinals in girls and boys happening here in Fort Francis on Friday, and then both championship finals happening here in Fort Francis on Saturday. We'll get you that full schedule in just a second. Saints keep the puck in at the line. Turner backhands it toward the net. That's blocked. Muse working for it against the end boards. Gets the puck. Tries to move to the front of the net. Now she's got it in the slot. Backhander towards the net. Here's a chance. Spinorama shot. Fired on goal. I believe that was by Rhodey. And Muskies will get it and move it out. Turner stops that clearing attempt. She fires it ahead. Muse has got it. Muse, she tries a long shot. Stick save there by Bliss. Muskies will grab it. Look to move it ahead. Calder. She's having some trouble though. Centering pass. Rhodey in shot. Pad save. Rebound. Loose puck. Muskies clear it to safety. Great chance there for Reese Rhodey on the original shot, and a rebound sitting there to be grabbed by the Saints, but they could not finish it off. Muskies now with the puck in the Saints zone. Farrington and Carson McQuaker working for it against Callie Greer. Now Maddie Hughes comes in. Hughes, she'll move it off the boards around to the far side to Rhodey. Rhodey, she'll put it off the boards to center. Calder gets it. Her clear up attempt is blocked by Hughes. Now Calder loses her footing. Hughes has the puck in behind the net. Centering pass. Couldn't connect with Rhodey on that one. Muskies get it just out across the line. Now, Fort gets it back, sends it up ahead. They're going to fire that one right in on goal. And Moen will take no chances as Bella Fry was the first in for the Muskies to try and get that loose puck. So 1:45 remaining here in the opening period. And still no score in the hockey game. So the schedule, Friday at 12:15, it'll be the 2 versus 3 matchup. St. Thomas Aquinas takes on the defending champion and third place Dryden Eagles, who finished the regular season 3-6. And then the Muskie girls will get on the ice. This will all be at the Ice for Kids Arena. Muskie girls will play at 5:15 against the fourth place Sioux North Warriors, who finished the season 0-9. Tough year for the Warriors. Scored only 2 goals in their 9 games and gave up a ton. I believe it was somewhere north of 120 goals in their 9 games. So that'll be the 5:15 matchup, 1 versus 4. The boys matchups, still waiting for those to be determined, as we've got a couple of regular season games still to be played. We do know the Fort Francis Muskies clinched first place for the boys. They will play at 7:15 p.m. against the 4th place finishers, and it looks like that will be, in fact, the Sioux North Warriors they'll take on. And the Warriors are the only team to beat the Muskies, or one of the 2 teams to beat the Muskies in regular season play this year. They got a 2-1 win in a shootout up in Sioux North earlier this season. 50 seconds left in the period here. McCoy gets it, puts it onto the stick of Marley Bliss. She's taken off her feet. And the Saints will take over in their own zone. Neal over to Turner. Turner sends it up ahead to Muse. Muse makes a move at center. Now gets it over to Addie Greer. She sends it into the left corner. Lucas Engberg will angle her off. McCoy will get it. And she'll work her way out of the zone. Passes it up ahead, trying to hit Ella Evans. That pass missed. Turner has her pass intercepted by Easton. Now Evans does it. Left circle. Walks in. Shot! Glove save. Loose puck! Where is it? Sitting loose, still in the crease. Now it's going to come back to the point. 9 seconds left. But turnover by the Muskies, kept in though. Sent toward the net. Allen can't get her stick on it. Turner's going to grab it and move it out across the line. And that'll do it for the first period. So as per usual between these 2 teams, very close checking. Not too many close-in opportunities, and good goaltending by both Jordan Moen of the Saints and Maddie Bliss of the Muskies. And this game will remain scoreless. Those of you watching on home TV, Muskie Girls Hockey brought to you by Homeland Financial. We'll be back with second period action for you in just a little bit. For the rest of you listening in Radioland, we'll be back with the first intermission in just a little bit. Your score after 1 period at the 52 Canadians Arena in Fort Francis. It's the Fort Francis Muskies nothing. The St. Thomas Aquinas Saints nothing. You are listening to Muskie Girls Hockey on KGHS. Welcome back to the 52 Canadians Arena. Your score after one period of this Norwassa girls hockey regular season finale. It is the Fort Francis Muskies and the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints from Kenora, all knotted up at zeros. Joey Payer back with you on KGHS. Give you that first period summary. No goals, obviously, in the period. We had 4 penalties, 2 for each team. Delaney Turner taking a 2-minute interference call at 4:57 for the Saints. Sienna Tom picking up a 2-minute body contact penalty at 10:37 for Francis. Turner picking up another minor at 11:53, 2 minutes for hooking. And Courtney McCoy taking a 2-minute tripping penalty at 13:44. Neither team obviously able to score on their power plays, both 0 for 2 at this juncture. We are going to step aside for a couple more minutes. When we come back, we should be ready to go with second period action. Your score after one, the Fort Francis Muskies nothing, the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints nothing. You are listening to Muskie Girls Hockey on KGHS. Welcome back to the 52 Canadians Arena. Your score after one period in this girls hockey regular season Norwassa finale. Fort Francis Muskies and the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints from Kenora scoreless. Joey Pear back with you on KGHS as well as on Home TV. Muskie Girls Hockey brought to you by Homeland Financial. We're just underway in the second period. Scramble in the neutral zone. Saints come away with it. Move it up the ice. And now trying to bring it in on the left wing side was Rhodey, but that was taken off of her by Lucas Engberg. Shot down into the Saint zone. Gerard back for it. Looking to get it out. She does. Sent back in by Calder. Saints knock it down. And they'll move it out to center, but turn it over there. Calder gets it again. Moves it to Marley Bliss. Bliss now in across the line. Swept off her stick by Turner. Turner gets it, sweeps it around the boards. Saints looking to possess it, but McCoy's got it now. McCoy, she gets taken down, and we're going to get a hook and call here against the Saints, and the Muskies are going to get their third power play of the night. They'll be looking for a little more efficiency than what they got in the first two. It's Reese Rhodey getting the call, with just 57 seconds gone here in the second period. Saints penalty killers have been outstanding in the first two opportunities for the Muskies. Fort Francis looking to get a little bit more on the go here. The shot on goal covered up by Jordan Moen in the net. She'll hold on for the faceoff. Muskies get possession off the draw. Sinclair's got it, puts it into the corner. And now here is Muse getting it for the Saints. She'll send it all the way down right on goal to Maddie Bliss. She turns it aside. Muskies have to start over, and Blair Cross overskates it. Addie Greer almost get a clear shot to the net in the Muskies zone, but she overskated as well. Muskies move it out to the Saints end. Bashed out to the neutral zone. And looks like we got an offside call against the Muskies. So face off outside of the Saints blue line. 1:13 left in the power play. 1:44 gone here in the second period. And it's Farrington with it. Trying to move it back to the point, but Saints get it and they'll send it all the way down. And it'll be Calder picking it up there. Calder in behind her own net. Goes up the left wing side to Farrington. Farrington now to the right side. Lucas Engberg. She'll was looking to send it in deep on the first opportunity. Now Bliss has it in the left corner. Centering pass. Farrington. She chipped it just wide of the net. Here's Muse trying to get possession, and she'll skate out with it. Sophie Muse racing to center. Walking in against the Muskies. Lucas Engberg. Gets around Lucas Engberg. Shot! Stick save there by Bliss. Nice PK effort there by Sophie Muse. And we're down to 22 seconds left on the Muskie power play. Marley Bliss, the long wrister. Blocker save there by Moen. Saints looking to chop it out of the zone. They do. It's going to come all the way down the ice, right on goal to Maddie Bliss. And that'll just about do it for the Muskie power play. Tanguay sends a high flip pass up to Easton. Now Allen, but it was gloved off of Easton, or Easton got a glove on it rather. And when Allen picked it up, play was whistled down, and the penalty is over to Rhodey. So the Muskies go 0 for 3 on the power play. Face off, controlled by the Saints. They send it into the Fort zone. Tanguay grabs it for the Muskies, sends it out across the line. It's going to get intercepted there. Moving in with it now is Hughes in behind the net. Rode off the puck by Hayden Allen. Allen now, nice move. She'll work her way out to center. Pass ahead, that misses. Trying to hit Ella Evans up on the left wing side. Tanguay now over to Sinclair. She goes across center. Over the line. Sinclair goes to the right corner. Looking to center it. Loose in front. Cleared to safety at the last second by Turner. Right corner now. Saints look to move it out. Gets it to the line. Now the Saints will pick it up and move it out on the right wing side. Racing into the zone was Turner. She sized up back off and go back to her normal defensive position. Muskies will grab it, and it'll be Bella Fry with it. Fry with Fairnington. Fanned on the first pass, and then Fairnington took her checker off her feet with a bit of stick work. No call there. Muskies got away with one. Hendy in the left corner, working against two checkers. Centers it. Edison could not get a piece of it. That was Kiana Edison. First time we've been able to mention her name tonight. Now puck deflects high off the stick of, I believe, the Muskie player. Faceoff will stay in the Muskie zone, out of play. And the faceoff will be in the Fort Francis end. .4:16 gone here in the second period. We are still scoreless at the 52 Canadiens Arena. There's a shot right on goal. Good chance there for Maddie Hughes. And a nice blocker save by Maddie Bliss. Saints with the forecheck on right now, but Muskies will get it towards the line. Not out yet. Now Fairnington puts it off the boards and out. And here's Bella Fry with it. One player back. Fry cuts to the middle. Walks right to the net. Tried to get a shot off, but ran out of runway as the puck slid just off her stick. And before the time she chased it down, she was parallel with the Saints net. Puck fired into the zone. Fry has it go off her stick. Saints will look to pick it up and move it out. Hughes up ahead now to Callie Greer. She sends it into the Muskie zone, but the Saints are changing. And now a long pass ahead and maybe a break. Here come the Muskies walking in. It's Kenny's shot. Glove save, Jordan Moen. A bad line change by the Saints, and Kenny had all kinds of real estate in front of her. Was able to walk right to the Saints net. But a nice stop there by Jordan Moen to keep this game scoreless with 5:11 gone here in the second period. Saints now push it out to center, down the ice, into the corner. Calder is going to battle against Savage for the puck. Now it's Emma Wilson in to help out. Wilson goes back to Calder. She turns it over to Savage. Savage centering pass right in front off the side of the post. Addie Greer with the chance there. Back to the right point. Shot toward the net. Blocked by Calder. Puck bounces toward the line. Muskies still can't get it out. Good shift here for the Saints. In the corner now. Savage working with Addie Greer. Calder trying to tie it up. Wilson's in there for the Muskies. And Emma Wilson will pick it up. She tries to move out with it, but has it taken off her stick. Here's a chance. Centering pass. Greer was at the side of the net looking for the tap in, and the puck just got off her stick on the setup from Muse. Now it's Kenny. She chips it into the zone, but offside against the Muskies. Terrific shift there for the Saints forward line. And a great chance for Addie Greer at the side of the net, but just couldn't quite reach the puck. And we'll have a face-off outside the Saints' blue line with 6:06 gone in the second period. And we remain scoreless. Lucas Engberg flips it along the boards. Down into the zone. Kipling's got it now. She'll backhand it ahead to Hendy. Hendy will race down the left wing. Hendy up against Lucas Engberg. Has a puck tipped off her stick. Lucas Engberg will backhand it out, up to McCoy on the right wing side. Courtney McCoy now in across the line on the right wing. Fires the shot. That's just wide of the net. Tanguay will keep it in at the left point. She'll try and get a shot on goal. That's blocked, but it comes into the slot. And a backhander. That's blocked by the Saints. And they'll come away with it. Left wing side. Looking to move it out was Hendy, but that was stopped up, and Marley Bliss has it. But offside. Hannah Pope just a step ahead of the play. And the play whistled down. 6:49 gone in the second period. And still nothing. Again, talking to you from the West End Motors press box for new and used vehicles and a full service repairs department. West End Motors has the inventory and staff to help add the fun back into buying a car. Priding ourselves on great customer service and a large inventory of vehicles in the lot. Stop by today. West End Motors, located on Kings Highway in Fort Francis. Sinclair, cross ice pass over to Evans, who chips it in from center. Racing in after it is Sailor Easton. She bodies up against Hughes along the inboards. Puck loose at the side of the net. Now Callie Greer's going to grab it for the Saints. Looks to move it out of the zone. Can't get it past Sinclair, though. Now this is Allum with it. Right corner. Allum looks to center it. Comes towards the net. Still loose in the crease. Evans taking off her feet. Puck put behind the net. All kinds of chaos in front of Jordan Moen on that play, but the Saints escape. And now puck sent to the line, and Sinclair tried to keep it in, but not quite able to. And another face-off outside the Saints line. 7:37 gone here in the second period. Still Muskies nothing, Saints nothing. Of course, St. Thomas Aquinas still basking in the glow of a big upset playoff victory over the Muskies last year. Muskies were favored going into the semifinals. Shot scores! But never not mind last year. Let's focus on tonight. And how about Bella Fry putting it upstairs where Grandma hides the cookies? The beautiful backhander, bar down. And with 7:45 gone in the second, we got our first goal of the game, and it's the hometown team jumping in front by a 1-0 count. Terrific shot by Bella Fry. Took her time in front, waited until Moen committed with the glove hand, and then put it upstairs. So it's Fry with the goal. We'll have to get you the assists on that one in the intermission. Can't quite hear the PA announcers from our vantage point up here. But it is Fry with the goal, and the Muskies with the 1-0 lead. Saints now looking to come back with it. Trying to bring it to the net. It's Muse. She hasn't knocked away. Stays with the puck. But now we're going to get a penalty. And let's see. It's going to be against the Muskies. I believe Fairnington heading to the box. It is. And Fairnington, 2 minutes, and it looks like interference at the 8:27 mark. So the Muskies will have to kill off their third penalty of the night. Muskies are 0 for 3 on the power play. Saints 0 for 2 on the power play so far. Here at 8:27, Fairnington, 2 minutes for interference. One of the Muskie seniors that are in their final year of competition, unless they decide to come back for a victory lap season next year, as Jersey Calder did for the Muskies this year. Saints now put it back to the point, but it slips off a stick and goes out to center. And Turner will wheel back for it there. This Muskie penalty kill brought to you by DM McCool Transport and Durden Forest Products, forestry and logging with former Muskie hockey players. That's DM McCool Transport and Durden Forest Products. Centering pass by the Saints. Addie Greer puts it back to the point. The long shot. That hits skates in front. Now it's going to come to Turner, trying to move in from the left point. Puts it off the side of the net. Rhodey tries to center. That goes in that centering pass. Bliss ties up Addie Greer at the last second. And it goes just off the glove of Hughes and out to center. Good chance there for the Saints. But they still trail 1-0. 1:10 left in the power play. 9:20 gone in the second period. Muskies pass ahead. Marley Bliss is walking into the breakaway. Bliss right in. Shot. Scores! The short-handed spectacular Marley Bliss grabs the puck, walks it alone, and beats Jordan Moen glove side. And the Muskies, with 9:28 gone in the second, increase their lead to 2-0. Still 59 seconds left in the Saints power play, but it's Marley Bliss. A huge shorthanded goal. When you're talking about two teams as closely matched as this, a 2-goal lead, tough to come by, and the Muskies have it. So it is Marley Bliss getting the goal. She outweighted Moen and then made the deke and put it up glove side and beat the veteran Saints goaltender. Puck back to the line. Saints can't keep it in. Here comes McQuaker. She'll dump it in deep. Just 15 seconds left now in the penalty to Farrington. And while the Muskie power play hasn't been much to speak of tonight, their shorthanded work certainly something to celebrate as Marley Bliss gives them a 2-0 lead. Pass in front now. Muskies can't control it. Try and keep it in zone. They can't, but the penalty to Farrington is over. And the Saints now fall to 0 for 3 on the power play, and they give up what might end up being a critical shorthanded goal as Marley Bliss putting it away to give them that 2-goal edge. Play in the Saint zone. Muskies trying to pick it up. They'll go right point. Sinclair's shot. That was blocked. Rhodey got a leg on that one. Muskies try and center. Saints pick it up. But Pope now moves it around the boards to the far side. Marley Bliss trying to chase it down there. Comes loose, and Saints will grab it and move up ice with it. 8:45 to go in the second. Fort Francis 2, St. Thomas Aquinas nothing. Hughes now, centering pass. No one there for the Saints. And Pope will pick it up and move down the left wing side. Hannah Pope puts it in deep into the Saint zone. Muskies will change. St. Thomas Aquinas take advantage to move the puck out of their zone, but Lucas Engberg puts it right back in. Now the Saints will try again. They'll dump it off the boards, down the ice. That'll be an icing call against the Saints with 8:18 left here in the second period. And goals by Bella Fry and Marley Bliss, 1 minute and 43 seconds apart here in the second period, have given Fort Francis a 2-0 lead. Muskies looking for the regular season sweep against the Saints here with a win tonight. They won 4-1 back on December 12th here at home, and then 4-2 on the road on in January 30th in Kenora. And into the game now for the Muskies. It is Danielle Scram, their backup goaltender. So head coach Shane Bliss sticking to his predetermined plan, giving veteran Maddie Bliss the first half of the game, and now putting in Danielle Scram, the grade 11 backup, and the presumed starter next year as Maddie Bliss is in her senior year for the black and gold. So Scram's going to get some playing time here in the back half of this contest. She'll try and preserve this 2-0 Muskie lead with 7:45 to play in the second period. Saints now down the left wing side, walking in. Savage's shot, and that was tipped wide by Calder. Now Addie Greer trying to move it into the front of the net. She's got the puck in the right circle, but taken away from her by Farrington, and she moves it out to center. Saints now looking to rush in across the line. Muse, a couple of nice moves right to the net. Now intercepted slot shot, save by Scram. Jordan Sundin, the quick wrister. And Danielle Scram getting an early taste of action after just coming into the game. Makes a nice stop and holds on. No rebound given up. 7:16 left here in the second period. Muskies win the draw. Evans can't clear the zone. Saints will clear it around the boards the far side. Sinclair now moves it up to Allum, but the Saints pin it along the boards and keep it in. Calder to Sinclair to Allum to the right point, kept in there by Neal. Now Sinclair will get another chance, and this time it's out across the line. Puck sent into the Muskie zone. Racing in is Sinclair. She coughs it up to Sundin. That shot, almost deflected off Calder and right into the net. Almost a bad bounce there for the Muskies, and a lucky break for the Saints. Here's Calder now. She'll go up the boards. Can't get it out. Turner will fire it all the way around the boards to the far side. Saints doing some good forechecking here tonight. Haven't been able to cash one in yet, though. Sailor Easton to center. Saints grab it, send it toward the Muskie zone. Bit of a you take it, no, I'll take it kind of situation right now between the two teams, but here comes Sundin. Backhander, between the skates of Rhodey. She couldn't get a stick on it, but was open in front. Saints get it, dump it deep into the Muskie zone. Calder's got it again. She'll rip it off the boards. This will go all the way down the ice, and it'll be an icing call against Fort Francis. 5:58 left here in the second period. Muskies 2, Saints nothing. Again, your scoreboard update brought to you by Norland Oil of Emo. Easy to find, located just off Highway 11 in Emo. Convenience store and your source for bulk and retail fuel. Stop by and see Paul Kubins today at Norland Oil of Emo. There's a shot from the point. Went through a bunch of bodies. Fired by Turner. Scram had to be careful on that one. Managed to get a glove on it and deflect it wide. McCoy's now going to move it out of the Muskie zone. Gets it up to Hannah Pope. She makes a move at center, and she'll try and bring it in on the right wing. She does. Pope cuts to the middle. Fires! Oh, what a save by Moen. Pope wasted no time after she cut inside. She unleashed a howitzer of a wrist shot. And Moen, great work to get the glove on that one and hold on. Pope tried to surprise her with the quick release, but Moen up to the task. Makes the save. 5:38 to go here in the second. And that could come back to be a huge stop for the Saints if they come back in this one. A 3-goal deficit, again, with as tight checking as it is, be almost like Mount Everest for the Saints to come back from that one. Puck moves into the right corner of the Muskie zone. Cross, working against Hughes, now moves it to Lucas Engberg. She's stopped up there by Rhodey. Muskies look to move it around the other side now. McCoy stopped up along the boards by Gerard, but here comes Hannah Pope. One player back, Pope. She'll just put it towards the corner, then try and chase it down. Saints will grab it. Muskies send it deep into the zone. They'll finish a change. And St. Thomas Aquinas will look things over. Giveaway. Here comes Sienna Tom. Oh, just had it off her stick. And Kipling brings it to safety. Bad giveaway there by the Saints. Muskies keeping it in the zone. Now here comes St. Thomas Aquinas. Coming out, it is Hughes. She stopped, comes to the right wing side, tried to pass it back to the line. No one there, though. And Saints have to go back to retrieve it. Now the Muskies will pick it up, move it to center. And Tom's got it. Tom backhands it in. Saints will grab it there, go off the boards. Wilson forces a giveaway. Tom's got it behind the net. Tom trying to center it. Comes back to the point. Tanguay fires a shot. Scores! Leave a tip for your server. The Muskies on the point shot by Tanguay. And the perfect redirection. And it's Emma Wilson getting the goal with 4:04 to play in the second period. And the Muskies are running the Saints right out of the 52 Canadiens arena. It's 3-0. Great shot by Tanguay. She just wound up and fired anywhere towards the net. And Wilson had her stick perfectly placed, redirected it upstairs. Moen, no chance on the play at all. And now another chance in front. Muskies score! Light up the dynamite, folks. It's turning into a blowout. Bella Fry, her second of the night, all alone in front. The backhand deke, putting it by Moen. And with 3:53 to go in the second, the Muskies have broken wide open now. 2 goals in 11 seconds. And Bella Fry, with her second of the night, makes it a 4-0 hockey game. And a timeout called by St. Thomas Aquinas. So looks like that fourth Muskie goal, if we heard properly, this is going to Kira Farrington, who found Fry all alone in front of Jordan Moen, and she had all day to make the move to backhand the puck past Moen. Farrington and I believe Carson McQuaker getting the other assist on that one. That was at 16:07. The Emma Wilson goal 11 seconds earlier at 15:56. We heard the second assist going to Sienna Tom. Didn't catch the first one. We'll pick that up for you on the intermission as well. but a 4-goal second period for the Muskies. Bella Fry, Marley Bliss shorthanded, Emma Wilson, and then Bella Fry again, her second of the game. And Fort Francis has this one in full control right now. It's 4-0. And if they were looking to make a statement ahead of the Norwassa playoffs on Friday, they are making it loud and clear and in stereo. As I was mentioning before, one of the Muskie goals earlier this period, for the first goal of the period, the Saints, again, coming off of a semifinal upset of the Muskies last season, a sweep of the Muskies. They won the first game in overtime here at the 52 Canadians, 2-1. And then back home at the Kenora Recreation Center, it went to a 10-round shootout before Zavea White finished it off. Only one goal by each team in the shootout up until that 10th round. And then White putting home the game and series winner to send the Saints to the Norwassa final, where they eventually fell to the champion Dryden Eagles. And I can promise you, talking to the Muskie veterans this season, they have not forgotten that loss last year, and they have been waiting an entire calendar season for some payback, and they'll get their chance if the Muskies win their semifinal against Sioux North on Friday and the Saints win their semifinal against Dryden. The two teams will hook up once again on Saturday afternoon, 1:30 p.m. in the Norwassa Girls Championship Final. And the Muskies would like nothing better than to finish off the season sweep and get the revenge they've so desperately wanted since last season. 2:23 to play in the second. 4-0 Fort Francis. Here is Hendy. Shot. That was blocked nicely by Easton. Puck sent ahead. Racing after it. Trying to get to it there was Evans. Couldn't quite catch up to it. She's got it at the line. Now the Saints will pick it up, move it to center. And it's Kiana Edison backhanding into the Muskie zone. Hendy. She's angled off the puck by Avery Sinclair. Sinclair leaves it behind the net. Marley Bliss gets up. A nice steal here by Hendy. But coming in support is Sinclair. She grabs it. Her pass was trying to find McCoy. That was behind her and goes all the way down the ice. 1:46 remaining in the second period. So the Muskies, again, talking to head coach Shane Bliss. He was most certainly wanting another shot and definitely wanted to let the Saints know that they were not going to be in a good for a good time tonight or this coming weekend if he could help it, if his team could help it. And they have certainly shown their worth here tonight in the 52 Canadians Arena. A minute 17 left in the second period. Muskies 4, Saints nothing. Muskies looking to go a perfect 9-0 in Norwassa play this season. And they look well on their way to doing that. Battle along the boards. McCoy trying to fish it out along with Bliss, but it's Muse coming up with it for the Saints. She gets it to Addie Greer trying to center it. Knocked away by Scram. Sends it to the line and just out, but here comes McCoy with it now down the left wing side. She's got Pope with her. McCoy fires the shot. Saved by Moen. Puck loose at the side of the net. Muskies look to keep it in. They do. Nice play there by Calder. Spinorama sweeps it around in behind the net. 32 seconds left now here in the second period. Saints move it out to the neutral zone. A battle for it there. Saints come away with it. Looking to go down the right wing side is Rhodey. She takes Fry off her feet. The Muskies will send it in deep. Bliss with 10 seconds remaining. Turner picks it up in her own zone. Saints look to move it out. Steal here by Carson McQuaker. She might get a shot off. Sends it toward the net. Fry got a tip on it. And Moen able to make the save. And that'll do it for what was an ultra-productive second period for the Fort Francis Muskies as they come through for 4 goals, and they have a massive advantage heading to the dressing room. For those of you watching on home TV, Muskie Girls Hockey brought to you by Homeland Financial. We'll be back with the third period in just a little bit. And for the rest of you, we'll be back with the second intermission. Your score after 2 periods, the Fort Francis Muskies 4, the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints nothing. You are listening to Muskie Girls Hockey on KGHS. Welcome back to the 52 Canadians Arena in Fort Francis, where after a massive 4-goal outburst in the second period, the hometown Fort Francis Muskies lead the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints from Kenora by a 4-0 score. Joey Payer back with you on KGHS Radio. Let's get to that second period scoring summary. No scoring after the first, but in the second, Bella Fry opening the scoring for the Muskies. The assist going to Kira Farrington and Carson McQuaker at 7:45 to make it 1-0. And then just a minute and 43 seconds later, Marley Bliss, after Avery Sinclair intercepted a pass at center and sent Bliss off on a breakaway. Bliss making no mistake, putting the puck past Saints goalie Jordan Moen, a short-handed marker for Bliss at 9:28 to make it 2-0. Muskies added to it at 15:56. Emma Wilson tipping home a point shot from Isabel Tanguay. The other assist going to Sienna Tom to make it 3-0. And then just 11 seconds later, Kira Farrington finding Bella Fry all alone in front. Fry makes a couple of dekes, puts the puck past Moen for her second of the game. Carson McQuaker also getting an assist on the play. So Farrington and McQuaker both getting 2 assists each that period, both coming on Fry's 2 goals. And it's a 4-0 score for the Muskies. Maddie Bliss for the Muskies starting in goal, but she's come out halfway through in a predetermined plan by head coach Shane Bliss of the Muskies. Daniel Scram will try and take the victory all the rest of the way home for Fort Francis as they look to move to a perfect or finish the regular season with a perfect 9-0 record in Norwassa play. Saints sitting at 6-2 in second place right now. And they've got a long, long road to travel if they're going to come back in this one with 20 minutes to go. We'll step aside, come back with the third period of action. Your score after 2, the Fort Francis Muskies 4, the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints 0. You are listening to Muskie Girls Hockey on KGHS. Welcome back to the 52 Canadians Arena in Fort Francis, where your score after 2 periods in the Norwassa girls hockey regular season finale for both teams. The Fort Francis Muskies 4, the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints 0. All the scoring coming in the second period. 2 goals for Bella Fry, 1 each for Marley Bliss and Emma Wilson. And the Muskies are 1 period away from finishing the Norwassa regular season undefeated. Joey Payer back with you on KGHS as well as on Home TV, brought to you by Homeland Financial. And the third period is underway. Saints sweep the puck into the Muskie zone. Calder back for Fort Francis. She works around a checker, goes off the boards, gets it out to center. Trying to move it ahead was Marley Bliss, but she was stopped up in the neutral zone. Puck fired deep into the Muskie zone. Racing in for the Saints. Trying to pick it up. It looks to be Savage. She coughs it up though, and the Saints, or Muskies, will grab it. try and move it out of the zone, and they will. Just across the line, set back in by the Saints. This is Lucas Engberg backhanding it in her own zone to Calder. Calder watched there by Hughes. Puck comes loose. Calder looking to move it ahead. Again, close quarters has been the name of the game for the most part in this contest, but Muskies able to break through for 4 goals. And again, they came in bursts, 2 in a matter of a minute and 43 seconds early in the first half of the second period, and then 2 goals in just 11 seconds in the final stages of the period to make it 4-0. Icing call against the Muskies, 1:10 gone here in the third period. Saints in the Muskie zone in the corner. Hit late on the Saints player. No call coming against the Muskies. Referee's letting them play here in the third. We've had 3 power plays each way. Both teams 0 for 3 with the power play, but the Muskies with the Marley Bliss shorthanded goal at 9:28 of the second to make it 2-0. And that may have been a little bit of a backbreaker for the Saints. And if not that one, certainly the 2 goals within 11 seconds later in the period really have the Saints up against it right now. 1:40 gone here in the third. Puck sent down onto the Saints net. Jordan Moen still in between the pipes for St. Thomas Aquinas. She covers up and holds on. Face off in the Kenora end. Fairnington will take the draw for the Muskies. She's got 2 assists in this game against Sundin. Sundin wins it, but Muskies get possession. Sundin slaps it off the boards down the ice, and it looks like it'll be another icing call against Fort Francis. 1:54 gone here in the third. Again, we were talking to you from the West End Motors press box. For new and used vehicles and a full service repairs department, West End Motors has the inventory and staff to help add the fun back into buying a car. Priding ourselves on great customer service and a large inventory of vehicles in the lot. Stop by today. West End Motors, located on Kings Highway of Fort Francis. Saints in the neutral zone. They cough it up, and here's Fairnington with it. Fairnington, now she'll give it away to Hoots. Gets it back, though. Sends it towards the net. Moen will just stop it. It was going wide, but Moen did not want to take any chances with Fairnington in the vicinity. She covers up and holds on for another faceoff with 2:13 gone here in the third. After the game, we'll have our Muskies Boston Pizza Player of the Game. Order up a pizza right now at 807-274-2727. Each player of the game receives a free individual size pizza from Boston Pizza. Wings, burgers, and pizza with large screen TVs to watch the game. Stop by or call them today, 807-274-2727. That's Boston Pizza in Fort Francis. In the Muskie zone now, Saints trying to gain control of the puck, but Muskies will send it out down into the Saints zone. Race for it. Back for it is Gerard working against Evans. Evans, now Easton's got it. She'll come to the net. Saved by Moen on the short side. Easton tries to center it. And Muskies can't quite keep it in at the line, so Rhodey's going to take the advantage to send it back into the Fort Francis end. Good chance there for Sailor Easton earlier. She tried a nice short side play and then hustled after it to center it, but it was deflected away. And now another icing call against the Muskies with exactly 3 minutes gone here in the third period. So let's set up the schedule again for you for the Norwassa playoffs this Friday and Saturday. At 12:15, it'll be the second-seeded Saints of St. Thomas Aquinas in girls semifinal action, taking on the number 3 seeds and the defending champions, the Dryden Eagles, at 12:15 p.m. That'll be followed by the 2 versus 3 boys contest between the Red Lake Rams, as the puck is deflected high into the netting above the net, above Danielle Scram and the Muskies net. So at 2:15, it'll be the second-seeded Red Lake Rams and the third-seeded Beaver Bray Broncos tangling in one boys semifinal. And then at 5:15, the Fort Francis Muskie girls, the number 1 seeds, will take on the 4th-seeded Sioux North Warriors. And then after that one, approximately 7:15, the Fort Francis Muskie boys, also the number 1 seeds, they will take on the 4th-seeded Sioux North Warriors as well, in what should be a better game than what a 1-4 seeding would indicate to you. Sioux North, again, one of 2 victories over the one of 2 Muskie losses. The reason for one of 2 Muskie losses this season, they beat the Muskies 2-1 in a shootout up in Sioux North earlier this year. The Muskies' other loss coming in a surprise, really, this past Saturday night against the Beaver Bray Broncos. As the Broncos were down 3-1 with 8 minutes to play in the 3rd period, and then coughed up and then scored 5 straight goals to beat the Muskies 6-3. So a bit of a wake-up call for Chris Sinclair's troops in that one. We'll see if they're ready to go come Friday evening here. And all the games in the Norwassa Playhouse to be held at the Ice for Kids Arena. The championship finals, the winners of the semifinals will meet in the championship finals. That'll happen on Saturday, the girls' championship final at 1:30 p.m. at the Ice for Kids, and the boys' championship final to follow roughly around 3:30 p.m. Icing call against the Muskies with 4:23 gone here in the 3rd period. And mostly a scrambly 3rd period so far. Not too many close-in chances. Muskies very likely want to be focused on good defensive hockey here in the 3rd with the 4-goal lead. Another icing call against Fort Francis. Muskies had their alumni game, the girls, this past Sunday in Emo. By all accounts, a very enjoyable experience for both the veterans who no longer wear the black and gold and the current members of the Muskies. The veterans usually come out on top in that one. They not a problem teaching the younger Muskies a thing or two, but always a good time had by all. Good laughs back and forth. Even a pair of sisters going against each other as Carson and Reese McQuaker battling it out. Reese, a former Muskie and multiple-time Norwassa champion. And younger sister Carson looking to pick up her first championship gold in Norwassa play this season in her final year of competition. Puck in the Saints zone. Pope battling for it against Kipling. Kipling coughs it up. McCoy's got it now. Tried to center it to Pope. That was deflected. Pope will chase it down in the left corner. She'll go back to the point. Calder, the long wrist shot. Saved by Moen. And she gloves it down, jumps on the rebound, and holds on for the faceoff. 5:29 gone here in the 3rd period. Muskies continue to lead by a 4-0 score. Again, scoreboard updates brought to you by Norland Oil of Emo. Easy to find, located just off Highway 11 in Emo. Convenience store and your source for bulk and retail fuel. Stop by and see Paul Cummins today at Norland Oil of Emo. Farrington with the puck at center for the Muskies. She'll backhand it ahead, looking for McQuaker. That pass didn't click. Turner's got it. She'll put it into the Muskie end. Cross up ahead to Bella Fry. 2 goals in the game tonight so far for Fry. She gets it across the line. Muskies can't do anything with it though. And now the Saints will bring it up. Here's Sundin across center. In on the left wing. Sundin taken out of the play by McQuaker on a good back check. Puck sent on goal. Saved by Danielle Scram in the Muskie net. She took over for starter Maddie Bliss in a predestined switch by head coach Shane Bliss. Want to get both his goaltenders some action before this coming weekend. Saints try and move it into the zone, but stolen away. McQuaker's got it. She'll go off the boards and out to the neutral zone. Backhanded back in by the Saints, but Muskies grab it. And they'll move it in on the left wing side. Cross. She's stopped up there by Hughes. Muskies will look to push it towards center, but Hughes will grab it. She'll take a long shot. That's deflected high and wide of the net. Easton tracks it down. Up to Allen. Gets off her stick. Here's Neal with a long shot. Saved by Scram. Cross will try and move it out off the boards and gets just out across the line. And it'll be offside as Neal could not keep the puck in. And it's blown down. face off outside the Muskie blue line with 6:57 gone here in the third period. And again, the Nowassa playoffs this Friday and Saturday, and the champions in both girls and boys to be decided here in Fort Frances, and the winners will both head to Brooklyn, Ontario for the OFSA single/AA championships from March 19th to 21st. Brooklyn in the very southern part of Ontario, just a little bit outside of the Whitby area, for those of you familiar with southern Ontario geography. And should be quite the week, the first time that OFSA will be all held in the same town at the same time, in the same building. A very nice multiplex facility, I'm told, in Brooklyn. And both OFSA championships should go off quite smoothly in the Brooklyn building. Muskies with the puck at center. Alum, she'll tip it ahead. Saints will grab it. Hoots moves it up to Addie Greer. Greer's across the line, but goes off a skate, comes back outside the blue line. Not much of a push here by the Saints here in the third. A little bit shell-shocked maybe still from that second period out explosion by the Muskies as they scored 4 goals after a scoreless first period, and they have a 4-0 lead. We have played just over 8 minutes here in the third period. Kenny's got it now. She'll look to center it, and Moen intercepts that feed, covers it up, and holds on for the faceoff. Emma Wilson now taking the draw against Hughes. Hughes gets control off the draw, sends it ahead, and Addie Greer's got it. She sends it into the zone. Sinclair got in her way, knocked her down as the puck was sent down into the Muskie end. Greer was looking around for a body contact call perhaps. Shot right on goal. Saved by Scram. Calder's got it in the corner for the Muskies. They're going to move it up the boards. Can't get it out. Turner's going to take a long wrist shot. Pad save there by Danielle Scram. She's looked very good tonight here in relief of starter Maddie Bliss. Muskies now a little scrambly in their own zone. Calder will look to move it out. Can't get it past Hughes, I believe. Keeps it in. Now centering pass. Edison, she tried to get a shot on goal. That was blocked. Kenny's going to grab it across the line. Send it up ahead. Saints push it back into the Muskies end, and back quickly for it is Sinclair. She'll leave it. Nobody there for the forward. In comes Turner to pinch. She gets it to the end boards. A centering pass. That went underneath the Saints stick. Kept in by Gerard at the left point. Muskies. McCoy. She'll put it off the boards and bounces into the Muskie bench. Hits a player there, and we'll have a face-off back in the Muskie end. 9:30 gone here in the third period. Fort Frances 4, St. Thomas Aquinas nothing. Muskies win the draw. Lucas Engberg with it. She'll go behind her net, then sweep it around down the right wing side. And a race for it. Marley Bliss has got it. She'll chip it into the zone. Racing after it now is Pope. Pope. She tried to center it. Blocked there by Sundin. Bliss will steal it though. Tries to move it to the front of the net. She's got 2 Saints on her. Puck is loose. Pope will pick it up. She'll go back to the right point. Lucas Engberg, the wrist shot. That goes wide. Here's Cross now looking to put it on goal. Pope's got it toward near her blue line. Whoa! Collides with Hendy. Hendy goes down hard. Pope keeping her feet. Bliss fires. That's over top of the net. Marley Bliss all day to unloose that shot from the slot. Saints get it. Send it down the ice. And that'll be an icing call as Sundin and Lucas Engberg get tied up a little bit there. Lucas Engberg trailing behind Sundin, maybe give her a little couple of words of what was all that about. 9:45 to go in the third. Fort Frances 4, St. Thomas Aquinas nothing. Saints win the draw in their own zone. Muse getting it. She'll start a rush up ice. Works her way to center and goes in across the right wing side. Cut off there. Nice work by Sinclair, oh, and a big cross check from behind. No call, goodness me. Shot, puck in front, scores! A little bit of a gift wrapping from the officials. Nice play by the Saints to finish it off. But a cross check definitely missed in the Muskie end that you would have thought was going to get called against the Saints. It was not. And Ayla Savage gets the puck in front and puts it past Danielle Scram with 9:24 to play. The Saints get on the board on the goal by Ayla Savage. We'll wait for the announcement, see if we pick up any assists on that. But Saints not going away quietly as they get their first goal of the night. So Savage gets the goal, no assist called yet on the play. And Fort Frances now leading by a 4-1 score. Here's the Muskies that are trying to break right back in. Here's Carson McQuaker, tried to center it, ends up behind the net, and coming away with it there is Callie Greer. Greer up the right wing side. Puck cleared to center by the Muskies. Now shot back into the Fort Frances end by the Saints. They'll go for a change, and it's Sinclair with it. Sinclair to McQuaker on the right wing boards. Moves it up to Bella Fry at center. Fry now. She'll fire the long wrist shot in, gloved by Moe, and loose puck. Muskies almost got there and put home the rebound. Kept it at the right point. Shot there by Tanguay, finds the right corner. Now Farrington's got it, in behind the net. Centering pass, couldn't quite get it there. Turner intercepts. She'll go off the boards and out. Muskies off the boards. Hits Alum, who hadn't cleared the zone yet. And it'll be offside against Fort Frances. 8:18 to play in the third period. Muskies 4, Saints 1. Muse up against Easton in the draw. Easton gets it, and the Muskies send it in deep. Here is Neal over to Rhodey. Her pass blocked. Muskies keep it in. Nice work there by Easton rather. Puck sent to the net. Evans shot. Oh, that just missed. Went wide of the net into the corner. Saints try and bring it back the other way, but Evans has it. Evans will skate in on the right wing side. She'll head to the end boards, stay with the puck, stop along the end boards. Got Neal on her there. Now she gets some help from Easton. Puck comes to Rhodey. Rhodey sends it ahead, blocked by Easton, but puck bounces out to center. Muskies send it back in. They got to clear the zone, though. They're offside. Now they're clear. Neal will grab it for the Saints. Work it up ahead. Her pass to Rhodey misses, though. And back for it is Calder. Jersey Calder. Captain of last year's team. She stepped aside from the captaincy by her choice. Wanted to take the pressure off her shoulders a little bit and just focus on her game. Certainly has paid off for the victory lap veteran who came back for one more season after her grade 12 campaign. And Ophelia Lucas Engberg taking over as the captain of this year's squad. Shot on goal, saved by Scram. Calder will grab it, put it off the glass, down the ice, trying to pick it up. Now is McCoy. She'll track it down in the left corner. Centering pass, Bliss. Oh, last second had her stick lifted by Gerard. Otherwise, she was all alone in front for an opportunity, looking for her second goal of the game. Muskies put it to center. Saints grab it there, backhand it to the line, but Muskies pick it up and bring it back the other way. McCoy is cut off by Sundin. She'll fire it down the ice, and that'll be icing against Fort Frances. 6:26 left in the third period. And the Muskies continue to maintain a 3-goal advantage at 4-1. No easy feat to go undefeated in Norwassa play. And the Muskies are on the cusp of doing so if they can hold on to this lead here in the final stages. Muskies send it in deep. Bella Fry will chase after it there. She loses that battle against Turner. And now up the right wing boards, past Callie Greer. Muskies bash it back into the zone. Hoots will grab it in the left corner. She can't clear it out. Now Addie Greer will try. She gets it to center. Moves it cross ice to Callie Greer. Callie pokes it into the Muskie zone. Puck comes loose. Maybe a chance now for the Saints. Hughes, her shot was blocked. And Lucas Engberg will grab it. She'll go off the boards. That'll go all the way down the ice. And another icing call, this time coming against the Muskies with 5:33 to play in the third period. It'll be Muse to take the face-off, going up against Farrington. Shot blocked. Neal tried to get that one on goal. Now it's centering pass. Loose puck in front. Where is it? Scramble. Still there for the taking. Muskies grab it. Send it around the boards. Looking to move it out of the zone. Kipling keeps it in. Long shot. Neatly gloved by Scram. And she'll hold on to that one with 5:13 left here in the third period. Just one Muskie team of the past I can remember pulling off the undefeated season. That team actually went 15-0. Shot right on goal. Saved by Scram. She'll hold on. 15-0. That was one of the last teams helmed by the late and certainly great Scott Clendenning, who brought this team, this program off the canvas where it had many years of no success and certainly no championship success. And he started them on what ended up being a run of 5 consecutive Norwassa championships and got them all the way to the OFSA championships. We got an offside against the Muskies. And of course, the legendary, most memorable year was 2015 when he, at the OFSA championships in Kenora, the Muskies making it all the way to the gold medal game before falling to St. Michael's of Stratford in that championship final. But an absolutely fantastic run by Clendenning's crew. And sadly, that was the last game coached by Scott Clendenning, as unfortunately 4 days later, while on holidays, he passed away due to a heart attack. Puck chipped into the crowd, and faceoff will be in the St. Thomas zone with 4:05 to go, but certainly a great man, a very respected man in the Fort Francis community, and a great loss to not only the hockey community, but the community in general, Scott Clendenning. And he certainly is missed in these parts. And nice to see the Scott Clendenning Memorial Tournament taking shape over the past couple of seasons in honor of the great leader and great man of the Fort Francis community. Here's Carson McQuaker with a chance in front. She's stopped by Moen. Now Cross puts it wide of the net. McQuaker collides with Sundin in the right corner. 2 Muskies on McQuaker. Farrington trying to help out her teammate, but Gerard's going to come away with the puck. And she'll move it up ahead to White. She coughs it up. McQuaker's got it. She coughs it up in turn to Gerard. And now Zavea White's got it. Moves it up to center. Muskies grab it. Fire it in deep. Grabbing it there is Delaney Turner. Turner. Left wing side. That pass to Edison missed the mark. Turner's going to try again. She gets over to Gerard, but that goes off her stick, and racing in for it is Bella Fry. She's tripped down. No call on that one. Referees, I think, reffing the scoreboard right now. As a clear trip against Bella Fry, not called against the Saints. 2:43 to go here in the third. Muskies up 4-1. Here's Tanguay. She tried to get it towards the net. That's blocked. White's got it, and she'll send it down into the Muskie end. And it will be icing with 2:31 remaining here in the third period. Fort Francis 4, St. Thomas Aquinas 1. Once again, Norwassa semifinals this Friday at the Ice for Kids Arena in Fort Francis. St. Thomas Aquinas taking on Dryden in girls action at 12:15. And the Muskies taking on Sioux North at 5:15. Puck into the Muskie zone. Sinclair's got it, though, for the Fort. Puts it off the boards to Hayden Allum. Allum. She gets it just out across the line. Sent back in by the Saints. Tanguay will try. She'll skate around the other side. Puck will be moved out to the neutral zone. Saints dump it in again, or try to. Hoots. She has her clear in blocked by Evans. And Kipling moves it over to Callie Greer. Greer across the line. Leaves it for Addie Greer. That pass missed. Muskies look to steal it. Saints come away with it, though. Addie Greer's shot. That'll go wide of the net. Calder's got it. She loses an edge, falls down, but manages to get the pass over to her teammate. Puck across the line. Hughes comes across. She fires it. Glove save there by Scram. Hughes wired that one. Still at the line. Rhodey now trying to make it move. Or sorry, Muse. She went down hard. Muskies will get it. Get across their line. Marley Bliss spins around back into her own zone. Feathers it over. Puck sent ahead to Hannah Pope. Pope tried to get it to Bliss. That was intercepted. And here comes Rhodey the other way. Rhodey fires the shot. That's wide. Ooh, and then she lost an edge and slid hard into the left wing boards. Managing to get up okay. Here come the Muskies the other way now. Here is Pope. A 3-on-1 maybe. Bliss trying to get it back to Pope. Still another centering chance. Now a shot by Bliss. Stopped by Moen. Bliss trying to pick it up behind the net. 50 seconds ago in the third period. Saints looking to clear it out. Can't do it. Calder will activate from the blue line. Into the left corner. Now skates all the way around behind the net. Walks out in front. Shot! Pad save by Moen. Bliss to McCoy in the corner. Centering pass. Pope couldn't get a stick on it. And Lucas Engberg can't keep it in as it's chopped out to center. 28 seconds left here in the third period. And the Fort Francis Muskies that close to an undefeated Norwassa season. Oh, there's a shot by McCoy. She rips it off the crossbar. Muskies almost a little icing on the cake there. Saints bring it back the other way. Maddie Hughes trying to work around Blair Cross. Set to the end boards. Puck set towards the front of the net. Knocked away. Fry trying to clear it. Still loose. Tipped wide of the net. And that is going to do it. And the Fort Francis Muskies finish off a perfect Norwassa regular season as they defeat the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints from Kenora here tonight at the 52 Canadians Arena by a 4-1 score. The Muskies will go into the Norwassa semifinals with a perfect 9-0 record. St. Thomas Aquinas Saints drop to 6-3 to finish the regular season. They will be the number 2 seed for the Norwassa playoffs. The Muskies complete the season sweep here tonight, winning all 3 regular season games, as well as the 1 preseason game between the 2 teams earlier this year. For those of you watching on home TV, Muskie Girls Hockey brought to you by Homeland Financial. We thank you so much for tuning in. Please come on back Friday afternoon, 5:15 puck drop, when the Muskie Girls take on the Sioux North Warriors in the Norwassa girls semifinals, and we'll have a doubleheader that night for you on home TV, as we'll also bring you, we're going to have just the Muskie boys game that night on 7:15. Muskie girls, unfortunately, will not going to be able to bring you on home TV due to obligations, but we will have the Muskie boys semifinal for you, 7:15 or so start time here on home TV. Again, brought to you by Holman Financial. We certainly hope you will tune in for that one. And for the rest of you listening on radio, we'll come back with the post-game show brought to you by West End Motors and Coca-Cola in just a little bit. Your final score tonight from the 52 Canadians Arena: the Fort Francis Muskies 4, the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints 1. You are listening to Muskie Girls Hockey on KGHS.